So as I mentioned, we're going to take some time to just review the differences between equity and equality. And I really like this graphic. There are a few different graphics out there. The other one that I use sometimes has the three individuals and they're watching a baseball game, and not all of them have equal access to the game. And I do like that visual as well, but this one is a little bit better. In the sense that with the baseball world equality picture, it shows people of color for one, and then it also makes it seem as if the shortest person is at a disadvantage, sending the hidden message that people who are short are generally at a disadvantage. And that's not really the purpose or the intention of that visual. The intention is to just show that all people are different. Some people have more advantages than others, not necessarily that just because you're short, you're at a disadvantage. So I like this one because the people in it are exactly the same. They aren't a specific color. I mean, they're a white color, right? But they're the two of the same people, just with different outfits on. Okay, so if you look at the picture up left, the inequality, pretty clear to see. They don't have equal access to the apples. Because it's the tree itself that's leaning, okay? It's not because one of them have a disadvantage because of them. It's the actual tree, which could be interpreted as society, right? In society, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more in depth, but society can kind of breed oppression, can breed disadvantages, and so it's the tree that is the issue, not necessarily the person in this picture. And you look over to the right, you see equality. Things are equal, as in they both have the same size ladder. Still don't have equal access to the tree, though, do they? Because that tree is still leaning. Next, we have equity. So they've given the person on the right a taller ladder. So now the person can access the tree. But look at the apples. Are there as many apples on the right-hand side as there are on the left-hand side? No. And so equity can still be unfair. But justice on the right-hand side, they've actually changed the structure of the tree. This tree is now a straight tree. They've put braces on the left-hand side. And now look, the apples are evenly distributed. And that's really what we're going to be talking about today, is that justice piece. Diversity, equity, and inclusion aspects all surround the importance of justice. And in order to understand diversity, it's really important for us to understand the different types of identities. All of us have an identity, something or some things that we identify with. And here are just a few. This is not an all-inclusive list. This is just kind of like the top 8, in my opinion. Okay? And so what I'd like for you to do is just take a look at the words on the screen. What identities resonate with you specifically? Okay? What identities resonate with you? And maybe identify the 3 identities that resonate with you the most. And we're going to spend more time talking about identities, but think about how these identities shape the person that you are, the experiences that you've had, the advantages that you've had, also known as privileges. Think about all of that.